So, hi everybody. Hello, welcome to our webinar. So this week we would like to present a boarding school in the USA, Thornton Academy. Katie, thank you for coming and being here for us to present this wonderful school for the families who are interested. And we also have Fanny here, a student from Hungary, who is currently studying at the school at Thornton Academy. So we will also ask her some questions so she has the possibility to share her experiences. If you would like to ask some questions, there is a possibility here to send some messages. So we are happy to help you if in case you have any questions. So Katie, can you please present the school?
Yeah. Do you want to wait a minute and see if more people arrive, or should I just get started now?
I think we should start and then they can just join in, okay?
Okay, great. All right. So, welcome everybody to this presentation. We are very excited to partner with Ava and Your Way, and you're going to get a chance to hear from Fanny, our student, and hopefully you're going to get a real chance to get a window into Thornton Academy and all that a Thornton Academy education can offer, and how we can really help you become who you are and become who you want to be. So you can see here that we are very proud because we were selected as the best private school in Maine for 2020. So we are really proud of that. So this is a picture of our campus. So you can see our campus is very large. It's very green. We have our academic buildings in the middle. We have our athletic fields in the back, our dormitories off to the right. So it's a really, really great campus. What I like about our campus is that it is green and that it is safe, but it is close to things also. So there is a Starbucks that's very close. There's cafes, restaurants, shops. All of that is within easy walking distance from our campus. And so, Fanny, maybe you can tell us, do you have a favorite spot, a favorite place on campus?
Yeah, actually I'm living in a smaller campus, a smaller dome in King Street, but I really like to hang out with the Stasio girls. So probably the Stasio and the stadium is my favorite two spots in the campus.
Okay, great. Yeah, and Stasio is one of our girls' dorms. You can kind of see it in the picture over there. So it's our larger girls' dorm. Fanny lives in our smaller girls' dorm called King Street. And yeah, it's really great. We'll have a chance to hear more about our dorms and our dorm parents in a little bit. So you may be asking yourself, where is Thornton Academy? So in the United States, we are located in New England, which is the northeast corner. So Maine is actually the farthest northeast state. So we are located about 90 minutes from Boston, 15 minutes from Portland, Maine, which is the biggest city in our state. We're located about 5 minutes from the ocean. It's a very safe place. Maine is actually the #1 safest state in the country. And so we are really proud to be in a safe, green location. But again, like with our campus, we're close to big cities like Portland and Boston. So you get a chance to see what the United States is like, but also be in a place that's very safe and secure. Okay, so we'll move on. And so what is our campus like? So we talked a little bit about our dorm, but Thornton Academy has been around for over 200 years. And so we have a mix of some old buildings here. So a lot of our buildings have old exteriors, like this is our Thornton Hall. But you can see on the inside, what we've done is we've renovated our buildings so that they're modern and new. So we have a new technology center, a TV studio, a newly renovated library, some STEM classrooms, a 500-seat auditorium. So we have a lot that we offer to students with our new facilities located in our old buildings. And this, you can see here, this is a picture of a dorm room. So this dorm room, we have 2 students in the dorm room. But Fanny, can you tell them a little bit about your dorm room? Because you live alone, right?
Yeah, I'm alone. I don't have a roommate. We just need to share a bathroom with one person. But I'm so lucky because I have an own bathroom. I don't need to share with anyone.
Wow.
So yeah, that's just 9 girls live in this room. So yeah, we have our own kitchen, so we can cook sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many of you live in the same dorm?
Actually, I really love it. I really love to live with a lot of girls together, so it's really fun. I really enjoy it.
Yeah. So for our 2 girls' dorms, we have the smaller one that Fanny's in has about 10 girls in it, and the larger one has about 40.
Okay.
Yeah. And for the boys, we have 2 large dormitories that both have about 40 boys. But there are 4 families that live in each dormitory. So you do get, like, even though it's a bigger atmosphere, you do have sort of like a real family persona at the dorms too, because you've got these 4 dorm families that live there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So this is one of our English teachers. This is Miss Sonnenborn, and she teaches some English classes here. But you can see here that our student Daniel, who graduated a couple years ago, was talking about how he did a lot of engineering classes, and that the wide range of programs that we have at Thornton Academy mean that students can really become who they want to be in the future. So they can find their match for exactly what level of academics they're looking for. So we offer over 200 different courses in 8 different academic departments, including 26 AP courses. And if you don't know what an AP course is, it's like a university level class. We offer 7 foreign languages, 4 levels of ELL, which, Fanny, are you in an ELL class or are you just in like regular English?
I'm in junior English.
You're in junior English. Okay, yeah. So we test all of our international students upon arrival. And so some of them are placed in just a regular English class like Fanny is. And then if their English is like, if they're still perfecting their English, then we have specific English language learning classes that are designed for our international students to help them improve. So it just depends on what English level each student has. You can see we've got a lot of really cool specialty classes, like psychology, economics. We have a class all about trees, ancient Greek, finance classes. There's just a lot that you can do. So Fanny, put you on the spot. Do you have a favorite class this year?
Yeah, I think movie making is the most exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you guys do in movie making?
We always watch a part of a movie and we discuss, and most of the time we need to do projects, which is really good because we have the opportunity to work together with American students and with other dorm students to, for example, do a trailer for a movie or something like that.
Yeah. And that's definitely something that's true for most of our classes, is that they're very project-based. And so, yeah, so you will be working, you know, with other kids. It's a little bit different this year because of the COVID, but in most years, you know, you're really, really interactive. Great. Okay, so our arts program is also really strong. So this picture that you see here is a picture of our jazz band. And a lot of kids will choose to come to Thornton Academy just for our arts. So we offer 34 different arts classes. We have visual arts and performing arts. So we have a 4-year dance program, an orchestra, a chorus. We've got so many different classes that you can choose from. And we have a lot of students that go on to become professional artists. So whether that means that they're on Broadway and performing in theater productions, or we have a girl that is, we have lots of students that are like alumni that are professional musicians or professional artists. So it's really a professional atmosphere that allows students to really, yeah, become who they want to be in the arts. Okay. Our athletics are really great too. This year, again, with the virus is a little bit different. So we were just able to start our athletics, but it's something that's really important to us and to our school community. And so we offer 57 different sports teams in all of these different sports. And so you'll see that we have so many different teams because a lot of our sports will have different levels. So for example, for soccer or football, for boys, we have 4 different teams. And so no matter what level the student is at, there's a team that's right for him. And so that is something that I know that our athletic director is really proud of, and I'm really proud of too, is that we offer opportunities for students at any level. So we have this girl here, Hashila, was with us. She was from Indonesia, and she got a full golf scholarship to Purdue University. So she's a really top golfer. She was the top golf player in the state the year that she was with us, her senior year. But we also have students, like I used to coach the middle school tennis team, and so it was their first time playing tennis, and so we have opportunities for people that are potentially going to become professional athletes or just want to try something for the first time. Okay. So living at Thornton Academy. So this is a picture of some of our big dorms. And this is Arika, who was with us last year from Japan. And she just really appreciates all the opportunities that Thornton offers. And so we've talked a little bit about our residential life, but here is some more details. So we have about 180 kids on campus, 52 countries that are represented, including Hungary. So these are some features of our dorms. So we have Wi-Fi, we have kitchens, like Fanny mentioned, a lot of weekend activities, and we do have a nurse that lives in our dormitory as well. So particularly during this time, it's really important to have someone that's a nurse on campus. Okay, so Fanny, I'm hoping that you can really talk about this here, the weekend activities. So can you tell us a little bit about what weekends are like at Thornton?
Yeah, I think the weekends are the most exciting part always. We have a lot of activities always. I don't know, for example, like hiking programs, or just go to the mall together to shopping, or we have opportunity to buy some food, or for example, last week we went to a horseback riding trip, so they are so exciting. But at the night we have social programs with the dorm students, for example, just movie nights, or just hang out in the stadium or in the dorms. So they are really, really good.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to do the horseback riding.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So you can see we've got 2 weekend schedules examples here, and these are real weekend that we've had. So the first one is one that we did earlier this year in September, and then this is one from last winter. And so there's so many different activities for the students to choose from. Most of the activities are included in the tuition. However, there may be some extra costs. So for example, if you went on the ski trip, the transportation is included, but if you would have to buy your own ticket and rent, if you need to rent skis, that would be the own student's expense. But the transportation and a lot of the activities are included in the tuition fee too. So you don't have to spend a lot more money to have a really fun time. And yeah, so this is a little bit of what we do for our international students, particularly in terms of support. So we offer one-to-one college counseling. So if our student, we have some of our international students just come for 1 year or 1 semester, and then some stay for up to 6 years. We had a student last year that was with us for 6 years. He started in grade 7. That's unusual too, but at any rate, if the student is going to go to university, so they're going to stay with us and they're going to go to university either in the US or return to Europe or go to Australia or Canada or wherever they choose to go for university, we offer one-to-one university counseling. So the student will meet with the college counselor and really go through the entire process, financial aid, scholarships, how to apply, how to really have the best application possible to have the best chance of getting into the best school. Like I mentioned, we offer 4 levels of English language learning for students that may need that. We have residential life advisors, dorm staff that meet with the students on a regular basis to check in on their progress. We offer SAT and TOEFL prep. We have a nurse that lives on campus, and I can't see what that last one is. Okay, so we're going to move on. University preparation. I feel like we kind of already talked about that. We can skip that. We have some really great university partnerships too. So we have some schools that you are automatically admitted to. So if you graduate from Thornton Academy, you automatically go there. This University of Maine, you receive an automatic $12,000 scholarship if you graduate from Thornton Academy. So that can be a really good savings at the university level. These are some of the schools that we've had students go to recently. And so you can see some top schools here. We are a very large school. We have about 1,600 total students. And so we have students that go to many, many, many different universities, but these are some of the top ones that we've had students go to recently. We do offer a summer program as well, and we've had students from Europe that have participated in that. I'm actually the summer program's director. I took this picture myself. This is Kamta from the Czech Republic and Jenna, who is one of our American students, and they are enjoying the view. We went on a weekend hiking trip. So Fani, you've got to come back in the summer because it's really awesome. And look at that view. I mean, look at how spectacular that is. It's really beautiful. So during the summer, it's a separate program. So if you're not sure if you want to come for the entire academic year, it's a great way to get a taste of what it's like. We offer a 4-week program, 2 activities that we do. You can see some of the activities that we do here, 25 different classes. And yeah, everyone lives on campus in the dormitories. We do a lot of different activities. It's super fun. We offer some English classes and then some other classes like STEM and arts and a lot of different things. So yeah, I really like this quote here. This is Zaylee. She was with us 2 years ago, and she says, "I wish that I knew that TA existed before. I could have come earlier and for more than 1 year. And I only noticed how much this experience changed my life when I returned home." And I think that is a sentiment that we hear from our students a lot, is that they just have had such a wonderful experience and wish that they could have come sooner. So yeah, some highlights about us. We offer both dorms and homestay. We are grades 6 through 12. We do offer some financial aid and scholarships. We're ranked in the top 1% of high schools for athletics. We're the #1 safest state in the United States. We were ranked the best private school in Maine in 2020. We offer a really, really wide variety of classes. So yeah, I think that is, really it. We believe at Thornton Academy that you can be who you are, and become who you want to be, and that's our motto, but it's something that we really believe. So we have a diverse, inclusive community that allows the students to really find themselves and be who they are. We have so many different clubs, activities, people from all over the world that you can feel free to be that person that you are. And then we have an academic program that's set up so well so that you can become that person who you want to be in the future. And we're always future forward looking. So we're thinking about the future, trying to help kids get ready for that adult that they're going to be in the future. So yeah, so that's a little bit about us. Fani, do you have anything that you want to add? Any favorite parts of Thornton Academy that maybe I didn't talk about in the presentation?
It's really hard to choose. I love everything here. Really.
Good. In the meanwhile, we received a question from someone who just entered the room, and she's asking where the school is exactly. I think she means
where the school is. Okay, so let me go back. Let me go back to the map here, and I'll. Oops, I don't know how I can get back other than just going back. So I'll just go back. Oh, slowly here. I wonder if there's a way. To get. Okay. Oh, drop in. Did I do that? No, I don't want to do it. Okay. Whoa. Mm. Oh, that's massive. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. So anyway, while I'm getting back to the map, I'll just say, so we are located in Maine, which is the farthest northeast state in the United States. So we are close to Canada, close to the Atlantic Ocean. Here's the slide I was looking for. So we're right here. We're near the ocean. We're about 90 minutes north of Boston, which maybe you've heard of. We're about 5 hours north of New York City. So this area is called New England. It is a very historic area that's the oldest part of the United States. There's some really top universities there. It's a great, great place to live. New England has many of the safest states in the U.S. We also have the lowest COVID rates in the entire U.S. The 6 New England states have the lowest COVID rates in the United States. So overall, it's a pretty good place to be. I personally am from Chicago originally, but I've lived in Maine now for 20 years, and I love it and can't imagine going anywhere else. So it's a great place to live. And it's kind of similar in climate to Hungary. Would you say, Fanny, that it's similar to, like, the temperatures are similar to what you have at home, or?
I talked with some guys who, just spend a lot of years here, and they said, I'm probably gonna die because it's so cold here.
It does get cold in winter. Yeah.
So I think a little bit colder, but
yeah,
not,
yeah. Cold in winter, and particularly like we have students that come from like Vietnam or Africa or Brazil, and like I think it's even harder for them because it is cold and snowy in the winter for sure.
So you mentioned, Katie, that you have 1 year, 2 year, or multiple year programs, and do you also offer semester programs for students? So it's also available, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for example, Fanny is only here right now for one semester, but we're thinking maybe she will stay. So we're sort of working on that. But yeah, students can come from anywhere from 1 semester to 1 year, 2 years. We do offer middle school, and so like I said earlier, last year we had 2 students that graduated. We had Sunny from China, who was with us for 6 years. He started in grade 7. And we had Hugo from Spain, who was with us for 5 years. He started with us in grade 8. So that's pretty long. Like we don't have, not all of our students stay for that long, but we do definitely have anywhere from 1 semester to yeah.
Well, my experience is that someone goes for a semester, then stays for a year, or someone goes for a year, then stays for another year. So it's difficult to leave the school in the end.
It is.
And just one more question. I'm not sure about that. If you also take 12th graders?
12th graders, yes, we do. Yeah.
And then they can graduate, or how does it work?
For 12th graders?
More time, yes. If they only enter for the 12th grade, for example.
Yeah, so for 12th grade, if they want to earn a diploma and graduate from Thornton Academy, they have to come for the entire 12th grade year. So if they only come for 1 semester in grade 12, they are not eligible for the diploma. But what we do is we look over all of their school records when they apply and make sure that they have all the classes that they need to graduate. And then the students come just for grade 12 are able to graduate, earn a diploma, and we help them with the university application process. So if they want to go to the university in the United States, it's a great opportunity because they can, get the experience, improve the English, get the cultural acclimatization that they need to, and then just be ready to go at university. But we do have students that go to university not in the U.S. also. So we had a girl from Hungary a couple of years ago named Virag, and Virag was awesome. She was with us for 2 years, and she ended up going to university in London. So she's at a school in the UK now. So we do have students that go back to Europe or go to Canada or other places, but most of our students will go to university in the U.S.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there is there's another question about tuition. How much it costs and what it includes.
Yeah. So our total tuition, including all of our fees, health insurance, and everything for the year is in US dollars, $54,300. But we are able to partner with Your Way and offer some scholarships and financial aid. And so we really encourage all of our families to work with Ava. She's so wonderful, to really, work with her to try to come to the best deal possible. In addition to that, the students, that does include health insurance, includes all the fees. We do collect a student account in case of emergency. And then Fani, you know this better than I do, you still need some money. So like when you go shopping, you know, that's your own expense if you go out to dinner with your friends, right? So do you want to talk a little bit about that maybe?
Yeah, I think I just need to spend my own money when, you know, I'm not go to a dorm program, when I just decide to go somewhere with my friends. But I think that's it. Yeah.
So most things are included, but you know, right, exactly. If you decide to go out for an ice cream or dinner with your friends or something, obviously that would be your, you know, the student's own expense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So I suggest everybody who is present now, or I will send all the registrants. They are not only from Hungary, but we are also in Spain and Portugal and Mexico. So each of you who are interested, you can contact your way office.
Yeah.
And I will share the contacts later. So just we will help you to go through the application process if you are interested. And of course, if you have any other questions, just feel free to send us a message. And we are happy to help you to make the application. So if there are, I don't know if there are any more questions. Not for now. You can send it later on, because I will send you the recorded event. So even if you just arrived later to the webinar, I will send you an email with the full webinar, so you can see all the information, listen to all the information, and just get back to us with your questions. And thank you very much for being here with us, Fanny and Katie. And I think it was a great presentation on the school.
Great. All right. Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Okay. Yeah, we hope to see everyone soon. So yeah. Okay. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.